Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm trying to catch up to some of these stories that I've done, and I have some updates on them. This is one story. I don't really have an update on it, but I have found a video, the police video on this video that I'm about to do, which didn't sound right, but we're going to roll with it. You remember this young lady up here? This is Joanna or Jonah Wilson. She's from Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out Louisville, Kentucky. My viewers out there. This is the woman, ladies and gentlemen, that was held captive in a house and chained to the floor by her neck like an animal from this guy right here, her ex-boyfriend, Moises May. Now, this guy right here is already in police custody. And in my other video, which I'll leave in the pop-ups at the end, you can go and catch up on it. This guy right here is a real piece of work. He is abusive, both psychologically and physically, and he's where he belongs. But anyway, I'm going to show you this full police video, and it has narration. The video is not mine. It's from Law and Crime TV, so shout out to them for allowing me to use this. And I just want you to see this, and I'm going to point out a couple of things in the video that I saw that, you know, were heartbreaking. Take a look.
Unbelievable video shows the rescue of a woman held captive, discovered with a collar around her neck, chained to the floor. Officers found her on the second floor of the home after discovering the entire first floor had been barricaded. Officers in Louisville, Kentucky made the terrifying discovery on August 16th on the city's south side. At about 7 o'clock that evening, a call came in from concerned neighbors reporting a woman screaming. Body camera video shows officers arrive on the scene. Early on, officials realized the entire first floor is barricaded off, blocking all doors and windows.
Put the door down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loose.
But there is a second floor window open after the woman chained inside, 37-year-old Joanna Wilson, kicked out a window and began screaming. Officers use a ladder found on the side of the home to reach Wilson.
Where you see a ladder?
I got a ladder.
At the top of the ladder, officers find Wilson crying with a chain collar and padlock around her neck. Immediately, they ask about the suspect.
Is anybody else in there? He did what? Is he Hispanic?
The suspect was later identified as 36-year-old Moises May, Wilson's estranged boyfriend and father to her child. She later told police he asked her to come over to clean the house. That's when he chained her up. She was there for about 5 hours before being rescued.
Where's the key?
Video shows officers follow the chain from Wilson's neck to a bolt in the floor. Officials use a hatchet to break her free.
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can
There we go.
Once she's safely removed from the home, officials use hedge clippers to remove the chain from Wilson's neck.
What kind of car does he drive?
Guys, I'm not going to hold you here long because I've done this story already. But I just wanted you to see the video and the process of what it took to get her rescued. First thing in this video, besides it being a lot of demented people out here and people that seek to dominate instead of build with people, whether it's members of the opposite sex or just people that are the same sex or look like them, period. There are people out here that stalk, abuse, and hurt people just because they like to, or they feel as though they can. With that being said, I'm going to jump into what I saw in the video that was a premise of me making this video. The first thing is, did you see the amount of terror on her face? The police were right there. Luckily, somebody called, and when they seen she was in distress, and helped her. When the police came in the room, did you see how frantic and terrified she was? It was almost like childlike fear. Another thing is that I thought was heartbreaking about that situation. She was apologizing, saying she's sorry. I guess for him to go through the trouble of getting her out of the bind she was in. And it's just crazy to me. Well, it's really sad how like somebody's a victim and they're begging for help. And then when they get the help, they're so messed up mentally that they feel as though they're being an inconvenience. If you're a victim, you're a victim. Anybody can be put in any type of position where they need help. There's nothing wrong with that. And I just thought that was heartbreaking for her, mentally to go through that. Just the terror. The man told her he was running to the store, and when he comes back, he was going to kill her. Now, he had her chained to the floor like an animal. Can you imagine her being in that house, which she lived in that house, gave birth to her baby girl, was living with this guy. It was a bunch of hell and abuse. Now this will be her final resting place because this guy is certified on killing her when he comes back. Who knows the thought that went through her head? But at her age and being a mother of a child that this man created with her to treat her like she's less than nothing must have been a bad experience. They had to chop the chain with a hatchet to get her out of there. Then take bolt cutters in front of everybody. And some of them people know her because she lived in that house and cut those chains off of her in public. Nothing short of embarrassing and humiliating. She has a long road to recovery. Now, if you want to hear the rest of the intricacies about, what I thought about this situation and this guy, Moises May, over here, I'll leave it in the pop-ups. But I just wanted to give you guys an update because it shows the actual video, and I thought it was strange, like, how she got in the house. We all had a lot of questions. But all in all, this whole thing, like I say in all my videos, it's truly tragic, messed up, and any words you can explain for it. Nobody should be treated like that. We're human beings. If you got a problem with somebody, walk away from them. But then again, sometimes you can't. He asked her to go clean the house. With all of the stuff in the background, if you guys read it in the articles about how he tormented this woman, a lot of times people like this are scared to say no. And it's not just women. There's a lot of crazy women out there. And men are in this position too. Now, I'm not saying they're going to let somebody chain them to the floor, but sometimes you feel as though you have no option because you're stricken with so much fear or what somebody might do to you or a loved one just to make your life miserable because they feel as though they can. I'm glad this son of a bitch is in jail, and I hope he gets what's coming to him. She's still out, got a baby. Hopefully she can change her life around because you can see she had a rough life. Maybe this will be a learning lesson for her to leave these idiots alone out here. And I just wanted to state it, but I wanted to show you that video, which just messed up what she had to go through. And then, one of the things, like with her hands shaking and stuff, sometimes your subconscious kicks into where you're getting rescued, but you can't calm yourself down. And that's a hard feeling, like almost like hyperventilating. And I mean, I don't know how that feels, but I mean, just seeing it, you can have the ideas just run through your head. And I just wanted to say that. Guys, in this room, this new studio, it's not a lot of stuff in here, so the sound acoustics is off. So a lot of y'all been telling me like, hey, what's up with your sound? It's just that ain't nothing in here. I might have to put some furniture in here or something besides these tables and what I got right now. So I do apologize for the sound. It will get better. But as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sunday afternoon, I wanted to drop something on y'all, talk about it real quick. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.